ESPN's presentation of the Summit Racing Equipment NHRA Southern Nationals, brought to you by Full Throttle. Go full throttle or go home. Summit Racing Equipment, your performance powerhouse. And TireRack.com. Research, buy, deliver, install, Tire Rack.
Oh, beautiful view of the skyline of Atlanta. I know it doesn't seem like 2.5 hours, but it has been since our last went down the track, and we're ready for the final Pro Stock Motorcycle. Doug Horn and Eddie Krawiec. Stat guy.
Well, we are guaranteed first-time winners in Top Fuel and Pro Stock Motorcycle. The last time we had 2 first-time winners at the same event, you have to go back almost 5 years when the late Eric Medlin won Funny Car and the very tough Dave Connolly won Pro Stock. Eddie Krawiec from Raceway Park in New Jersey. You know I'm rooting for him, guys.
So Eddie Krawiec used to be the manager there. Now lives in Indianapolis, Indiana, and races for Vance and Hines. There he is. He has won a championship, but never a race. Boy, Eddie picks the front end up. Is he going to do it? Eddie Krawiec finally gets that Wally. He's waited so long for it. And Eddie Krawiec has his first win.
Hey, finally, your husband's no longer what we say back in New Jersey. He's no longer a loser.
No longer a loser, you're right. He waited so long for this event to happen. And I'm just excited he finally got it here in Atlanta. I'm here to experience it with him.
The eyes are dancing, the Wally's being pumped, the full throttle is there. You finally cashed in for the first time. What's it feeling like?
Man, I can't be any more excited. I got to thank Matt, Andrew, Byron, Terry, all you guys that gave me this opportunity to come out here. You know, this is the one thing that I've always wanted to do. You know, I got a Dave Schultz Wally from Meredith a while back, and that was like my incentive, and I wanted to go out there and get my own. And you know what? Here it is. I couldn't be any happier. Thank you, Summit. Thank you. Thank you for all the support of the race. Also, these guys here, Full Throttle, go buy some. If you want to go fast and win, here it is, right here in a can.
It's happened. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And in Funny Cars, it's a rematch of the final at Houston. Ashley Force and Jack Beckman. That one was won by Ashley.
Oh, that's an understatement there. I mean, just look at her runs in elimination, a 407, 408, and a 407, and that big speed of 312 miles per hour, the fastest to the 1,000 foot in the second round against her teammate Mike Neff. And I'll tell you, Jack Beckman, he's a little bit behind the performance, but he's gotten better each and every round.
Yeah, about 0.05 of a second behind in performance, Mike. Talking with Johnny West, he knows his car can go in the 4.0s, but he says making that big of a jump right now probably is not the smart way to race this racetrack.
Oh, Ashley has to shut it down. Jack Beckman takes the win. Ashley can't repeat what she did last year. And Jack Beckman, it's his third win in the 1,000-foot era.
Played it exactly like you told me. You had to keep it close to the vest, make sure you had a car that went down the racetrack.
Well, you know, the biggest thing is that this whole Schumacher group, they've come over every round and helped me out, helped me think it through, and I couldn't ask for a better group to help me think it through because it's so much to get confused by. And it's just like, this group is the best group in the world right now to work for.
It's late, but you won Atlanta.
Rear win number 7 for this man, which ties him with Frank Hawley, and I know Frank Hawley's your guy. That has to have special significance.
Yeah, Frank's got a couple of Top Fuel, too. I wouldn't trade my Super Comp wins for his Top Fuel, but that's awesome. This is why we race him on the drag strip, not on paper. That car's been the best car for the last few weeks, and Ashley's doing the greatest job driving. But to get Valvoline and Mail Terminal Services and Don Schumacher, thanks for the opportunity. I'm going to have some happy guys on the crew. Gates Belts, Trigicon, these guys that are helping us out, the Matco Tool people. It is so rewarding to stick this car in the winner's circle. And you're wondering, am I going to get a win again? I flipped my visor down. I put anti-fog on everything, and it fogged up. This is going to get interesting. I tried not to look at the stage bulb because it was so bright up there. So I just looked down at the tree, took off okay. It made it because it's dark down there. I was a bit scared. Yeah, honey, I won. Jason Daddy's coming home with the hardware. He calls them the Wowies. Yeah. Luann Bishop, happy birthday, girl. Yeah.
There's Morgan Lucas, his 107th race weekend. In the other lane, the rookie, Spencer Massey, his 6th race. Pedal fast. Who's going to do it this time? Oh, my goodness.
Jimmy Walsh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't the tune-up that you wanted, but imagine if you were Morgan Lucas needing to win this race. How's that man feeling right now?
He feels pretty good right now, and the whole team does. They've been working on it for a long time, and I've been working to win for a long time, and this one's for my mom. She's not doing good, and I want to thank Forrest and Charlotte for all they put up with me so far.
Way to go.
Gary Gerald.
Morgan, what has the wait been like, and what is the feeling now that you have finally been rewarded?
You always get this impression of what your first win's going to be like, and it's like a dream to get to race against one of your good friends, and that's huge. But we got a new sponsor this year with Geico Power Sports, and it's great to win for them. But for my dad at home, I can't wait to make that phone call. It's going to be huge. But I always thought, is this going to be a great win? Is it going to be a pretty win? Is it going to be nice? Is it going to be like a really proud moment? And that might have been one of the uglier finals that's ever happened. But, when you hear him over there pedaling, I'm trying to just feather the throttle. And, I mean, just exciting. My heart's pumping. Everybody home, I love you. Hey, I'm just excited right now. I can't even tell you. I can't wait to see my guys. We're going to have the biggest party tonight, and I hope everybody else stays, and hope everybody in the crowd stays. And you know what? Joe Phillips, there's a guy that works for my parents for years, and he's always been there since. I'm just proud. I can't even tell you.
Congratulations, Morgan.
Woo! Morgan Lucas has his first win, his first Wally. It's time for the quest for the full throttle moment of the race. Here's Mike Dunn.
Let's take you through all four categories, and we'll start out with Pro Stock. Remember this in the first round, Warren Johnson on the right side, Johnny Gray on the left side. Both of these drivers were out of control. Johnny Gray almost loses it. Warren has to push in the clutch before the finish, and that great car control from all that experience, I got to give it to Warren Johnson. Johnny Gray was awfully upset, but he did a good job of not putting that thing into the wall. Then in funny car, Ashley Forcehood, her teammate Mike Neff, she runs 312 miles per hour, the fastest with speed we've seen thus far to 1,000 foot. That was a great moment. Then how about Pro Stock Motorcycle? You got to just give it to the winner of this race. Both Doug Horn, Eddie Craig going for their first career win, and Eddie Craig did a fantastic job of getting that win. He was hanging onto that bike all the way as he hoisted the Wally at the finish. And how about Top Fuel? Two other drivers trying to get their first win. Morgan Lucas on the right, Spencer Massey on the left, and this was a great race, a pedal fest. Everybody backpedaling, trying to drive that car. Morgan Lucas gets the win. He gets the moment of the race with that great pedal job. And he also hoisted his first Wally.